Welcome to Gospel Music USA, bringing you the best in Southern gospel music from coast to coast. Now here are your hosts of Gospel Music USA, Danny Jones, Karen Peck Gooch, and Mike Lefevre.
And welcome to Gospel Music USA, your home on the television for great Southern gospel music. Now, obviously you can tell that Karen Peck and Mike Lefevre is not here because we have the one, the only, the very unique Logan Smith filling in for Karen and Mike today. And as you can tell also, Logan and I shop at the same store.
We do.
We do.
Got good taste.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I didn't want to have to whip you here on national TV. Hey, we've got a great program lined up for you today. We've got, if you like trios, we've got a trio. If you like quartets, we've got a quartet.
We got you covered today.
And we have a family group to start today's program with. And these folks come to us from the great state of South Carolina. Would you please say hello to the Rochesters as they sing the Old Rock Altar?
There's an old rock altar my daddy tells about, where he and my grandpa used to pray. Each stone they placed upon the pile would represent each prayer, and as they knelt and bowed their heads, the Lord would meet them there. One stone was for a loving wife he prayed the Lord would give, and a family that would serve God faithfully. If it wasn't for my daddy's prayers, I wonder where I'd be. You see, one stone placed upon that pile, it represented me. We need to get back to the old rock altar. It worked for my daddy way back then. We need to get back to the old rock altar, where the prayers of saints can still be heard, and the Lord will send revival once again. In this modern day we're living in, no one takes time to pray. It doesn't seem to matter anymore. If we get back to the old time way and put the world aside, I'm sure the Lord would bless our land and the loved ones in our lives. We need to get back to the old rock altar. It worked for my daddy way back then. We need to get back to the old rock altar, where the prayers of saints can still be heard, and the Lord will send revival once again. Where the prayers of saints can still be heard, and the Lord will send revival once again.
Troubles all around you, the devil is
is telling you to sit down and give up your cross. A voice from heaven is calling your name. God is telling you there's more to gain. Don't give up and don't surrender. You can just remember you've got to keep on, keeping on, keep on, walking strong, keep on singing a song. Though the battle is raging, the devil is fighting, the storm clouds are fighting, the rain is falling. You gotta keep on, keeping on. Now you're going through a battle and your faith is getting weak. You're headed for a sudden retreat. God will be with you in this fight. Just follow him, for he is the light. Don't turn around, keep on walking. Just remember God is talking. You gotta keep on, keep on, walking strong, keep on singing a song. Though the battle is raging, the devil is fighting, the storm clouds are fighting, the rain is falling. You gotta keep on, keeping on. You gotta keep on, walking strong, keep on singing a song. Though the battle is raging, the devil is fighting, the storm clouds are fighting, the rain is falling. You gotta keep on, keeping on. Though the battle is raging, the devil is fighting, the storm clouds are fighting, the rain is falling. You gotta keep on, keeping on. You gotta keep on, keeping on. Keeping on.
Rochester's on Gospel Music USA. Great song from that very talented family.
For sure.
And, you know, as we talked about earlier, this program has a lot of family groups down through the year. Of course, we've got a great family group. The Rochester's with us today. But now, your world is changing from what I understand.
It is, just a little bit.
Yeah, by the time Christmas rolls around, you will be a married old man by then.
I will, October.
That's right, joining a family group nonetheless.
I am.
Go ahead. Share.
The Henson family, a legendary name in gospel music. Honored to be a part of this ministry. It's going to be different for me. I've done this for 10 years by myself now, and to jump into this and kind of be a fourth member of a group, it's going to be fun and different at the same time. But so excited for what's in store and the music that we're going to be putting out for everyone, and just the future of the family and the ministry. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for people to watch, and it's definitely going to be a journey for us. We're excited.
Right. Well, now you probably should go ahead and tell everybody your fiance's name.
I might as well.
Yes,
Jordy Henson of the Henson family, their daughter. We got engaged a couple of months ago, so we'll be getting married in October. So fun times ahead. Wedding bells will soon be ringing.
Right. And you're too, I mean, you look too young to get married. I mean, you don't even look 19. You look more like
I'll take
9.
it. I'll take it.
9, you know.
I will take it.
Kids today, they're getting younger all the time. Well, anyway, be looking for more from the Henson family.
Do it. You can check out my Facebook page, Logan Smith, or the Henson family's page, and I'm sure both pages will be updated with all the details. All the details you'll need, you'll find them there.
Right. Now, of course, too, as you mentioned, you'll be transitioning a little bit, but you still have plenty of solo
I do.
Logan
I'll be
Smith
working
dates.
so much doing the solo stuff. That's not slowing down at all. And And I'm so glad we worked all that out where we can do both. And so you'll be seeing me here and there by myself, and then you'll see me as well with the family. So it's going to be fun.
So in other words, everywhere we look around, we're going to find Logan Smith.
You're going to see me a little bit everywhere.
All right, well.
You'll get tired of me before it's over with.
Well, you know, speaking of that, anyway, hey, Rochesters, we're going to bring them back and sing
Let's
them
bring
one
it
more
back.
time. And you like bluegrass?
I love bluegrass.
Okay, all right. Well, then you're going to enjoy these folks. Of course, you've known them for a long time. And you know, the old saying, there is nothing is better than family harmony.
Can't beat it.
And listen, there is enough family harmony in this group to go around.
That's
Listen,
for sure.
The harmony's
stuff.
tight. The songs are great. They've got the perfect combination. If you really like your gospel music peppered with bluegrass, you're going to love this family. From Blacksburg, South Carolina, we make welcome once again the Rochesters, a song titled Move Along Death.
Were waiting for a long, long night of death. All of Egypt's firstborn would draw their final breath. Yet God had made provision for his own to be saved. The blood upon the doorpost would keep old death away. A mother held her children with comfort and with care. Sweet peace filled the house that night as Father said the prayer. Dear great God in heaven, thank you for your love, and thank you for salvation purchased by the blood. Oh, death, move along, this house is covered by the blood. Oh, death, move along, this house is covered by the blood. We have no need to fear, the child of God lives here. Oh, death, move along, this house is covered by the blood. This old house of clay will crumble to the ground, but death has no dominion, he can't hold me down. I'll soon be resurrected, very much alive, for this old house is covered by the precious blood of Christ. Oh, death, move along, this house is covered by the blood. Oh, death, move along, this house is covered by the blood. We have no need to fear, the child of God lives here. Oh, death, move along, this house is covered by the blood. We have no need to fear, the child of God lives here. Oh, death, move along, this house is covered by the blood.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Gospel Music USA. If you like good quartet music, you're in for a treat, because here's the Dixie Melody Boys singing Some Wonderful Day.
I am getting ready for my mansion in the sky. I know that I'll inherit when they lay me down to die. For my soul was born in Calvary on that cross so long ago. I believed on Christ, my Savior, and I'm ready
on some happy morning and on some happy day, I'm gonna step right out on the wings of love, and I'm gonna fly away. Gonna go home. It's a wonderful day. I ain't gonna do no packing. I ain't got time to wait. Ain't nothing I got but the love of God gonna get me through that day when I get home. It's a wonderful day. Gonna stroll down through that city. Gonna walk down the streets and go. Gonna stand on the banks of the river and find through the half that's never been told when I get home. It's a wonderful day. Going down to the chilly Jordan. He's gonna take me by the hand. He's gonna take me over to the other side and I'll step to the promised land when I get home. It's a wonderful day. I'm gonna go home. It's a wonderful day. Happy day, glorious day. When I get home, some wonderful day.
Ed O'Neill and the Dixie Melody Boys here on Gospel Music USA. You know, Logan, that group is truly one of the most legendary names
For
from the
sure.
world of gospel music. And Ed O'Neill, my goodness, everybody knows Ed. I mean, he.
Everybody knows him. Everybody sang with him.
Well,
just
it
about.
seems like that, but you know that's a testimony to Ed's strength
by far.
of finding great new young talent.
He does, that's for sure, and
you
he
think
pushes
about-
them.
Yeah, he does, and you think about the men who have come through the group down through time. Devin McGlamry, who's with Ernie Haas now, and then you've got let's see, I'm trying to think of the other guy. He just went right out of my head. Oh my goodness, it's rough getting old. But there have been so
Incredible
many.
talents come through that group,
Rodney
no
Griffin
doubt.
of Greater Vision. That's who I was thinking of a minute
There you
ago.
go.
And the list goes on and on and on. But it's all due to the fact that Ed O'Neill, who he just has a great eye for talent.
sure.
And has been very instrumental in bringing a lot of great talent
There's
to
no
gospel
denying
music.
that.
And of course, Ed is now in his 80th year. And the best part about it, he doesn't show any sign whatsoever of slowing down. You know, back in the late 80s, I think it was, Ed was reorganizing the group, and he brought forth a song that he had used before in a little bit of a different style, and found out it worked great. If you like your Southern gospel with just a hint of country flavor, you're going to love this song from the Dixie Melody Boys. It's called Good Old Boys.
Good old boys, they come a dime a dozen, doing good, good as they care to be. And everybody loves to be around them, 'cause a good old boy, he never harm a flea. But the only life they know is their pleasure. They live their life for the things that they enjoy. And when you ask about their love for Jesus, they say, don't worry about me, I'm just a good old boy. But good old boys won't make it into heaven. Good old boys won't wear a crown. Good old boys won't live forever, where the saints of God are found. So don't you dare be misled, only Jesus gives real joy. You can take it from me, I used to be a good old boy. The weekend comes and they're out on the road again, Waylon and Willie playing on the radio. They worked all week and they didn't cheat one person, 'cause a good old boy, he's good, don't you know? So good old boys, I beg you heed my warning, 'cause very soon we're going to see the Lord. And when he asks just why you should go to heaven, oh, I pray you don't say, I've been a good old boy. 'Cause good old boys won't make it into heaven. Good old boys won't wear a crown. Good old boys won't live forever, where the saints of God are found. So don't you dare be misled, only Jesus gives real joy. take it from me, I used to be a good old boy. Good old boys won't bring it into heaven. Good old boys won't wear a crown. Good old boys won't live forever where the saints of God are found. So don't you dare be misled. Only Jesus gives real joy. You can take it from me, I used to be a good old boy. You can take it from me, I used to be a good old boy.
Dixie Melody Boys on Gospel Music USA. Now, Logan, we've had some great singing on this program already. We've had Family Group with the Rochesters. We've had a very legendary quartet with Ed O'Neill.
Now we got
Dixie
one of the
Melody.
finest trios you'll find.
We do. But before we get to Brian Free and Assurance, we want to invite everyone out there to do two things. Number one, we want you to go to Facebook and find the official Gospel Music USA Facebook page. We want you to like that page. We want you to share the pictures, the videos, and all the information that you find there. So make sure you do that the next time you're on Facebook. And you know what, Logan? I know everybody's going to be on Facebook probably before this day is out. Don't
Probably
you think so? Okay, now that's one of two things I want you to do. Now, the other thing I want you to do, I do want you to support this young man, Logan Smith. He has been a lifesaver to a lot of us here at Gospel Music USA. Two things. Number one, he's always willing to be a guest, but he's always willing to fill in for Karen Peck or Mike Lefevre or whomever might be needed. Now, as a matter of fact, next week, he might be behind a camera. You just never know.
You never know. It's always fun. I'm always honored to do it.
Well, and the best part about it, folks, he works cheap. So that's the reason he's here today. But anyway, Brian Free and Assurance. Now, we've got to talk about Brian Free just a little bit. Now, let's just run down the list. Of course, he's got his own group with Assurance, has done very well with that trio. He was with Gold City for a number of years and probably one of the most respected tenors in gospel music. But now I'll also give you the trivia fact of the day, Logan.
Let's hear it.
He is the most awarded tenor in the history of gospel music.
I didn't know that.
Well,
That's
you do
cool.
now. See what you learn by watching Gospel Music USA. Brian Free and Assurance, led by Brian Free, as you just learned, the most awarded tenor in gospel music. So we want you to sit back and enjoy these guys, and make sure you make your plans now to join us again next week here on Gospel Music USA. You have no idea what we have lined up for you, but I promise you it's going to be the very best in Southern gospel music. As we close today, I want you to make sure that you enjoy these guys. Brian Free and Assurance with a song that's titled, He Will Carry You. We'll see you next time.
Do you ever find yourself asking God where He's been? Ever get up out of bed saying I can't do this again? Have you ever been afraid of what tomorrow's gonna bring? And you're facing it alone, at least that's what you think. I can tell you after going through that valley, even though I couldn't see it at the time, it was in my weakest moments that He held me, and I know you'll find He will carry you when you can't go on. He will be your strength when your strength is gone. He will lift you up. He will be enough to get you through when the road is long and you wanna quit, 'cause you think you got nothing left to give. You can fall apart, fall into His arms. He will carry you. When you get the kind of news that you hoped you'd never hear, when you're chasing down a dream just to watch it disappear, when somebody that you love